Today, Kevin and I are going to assemble this Candyland gingerbread house. This is a kit. We bought it at Bed Bath & Beyond for $14.99. They also had Minions, and they had one that was like a trailer. It was like a retro looking trailer, I think. Yeah, it was neat. But I've also seen they have Mickey Mouse kits out. They have regular gingerbread houses.
Just in case you want to know, 1/29th of this is $130.
So we'll show you what you get. It says it on the box, but it's just fun to see it in person. You get little sprinkles and these little balls and stars, lots of stars. Wow. And peppermints and little mini gumdrops. Kevin and I love gumdrops, but these are mini gumdrops and they're hard as a brick too.
And then you get the little tray to put it in, and you get the pre-baked gingerbread pieces. Cookies United.
Should I get a scissors?
I'll get something. I want to make sure you can see everything too.
Okay.
So we'll be right back.
So I don't know how much of this that you'll actually hear us talking and how much that I'm going to just like fast forward and add some music to this. I just figured this is a kit it's supposed to be for kids, and so we were kind of interested to see how easy or hard it would be for two adults.
Yeah, we put one of these together a long time ago, and
yeah,
it was not as easy as they made it.
No, it wasn't.
Of course, the picture is made by like a professional cake decorator.
Right. So. It does make it easier though that they have these indentions to stick your gingerbread pieces down
instead
in.
of the cardboard that you used to get. Just
Right.
a piece of cardboard. Glue this thing to it. This pretty much holds it in place. So.
But this box has people on the back.
Scene setters.
There are 5 people from the Candyland game. These are new people. I prefer the vintage ones, but you're supposed to cut those out and add them at the end. So I'll do that. Once I find out that Kevin's finished with the box, I'll probably start cutting those. think we're finished.
Our masterpiece that looks like about as good as a 5-year-old.
I will take pictures of it, of each side. It's very, very colorful.
Yeah.
But we need to cut our people out.
You're supposed to glue them in with that stuff though.
Glue them in with what?
That. You're supposed to stick them on with that.
We could put them on the sides, and then that would add color
And
to the
just stick them down in the
sides.
slots.
Yeah, let's cut those out. I'll go get. Oh, I've got scissors.
While she's talking, let me just say, it's a cute kit. You get tons of candy. You can see we've got candy left over. So you do get tons of candy. My only complaint is you don't get enough of the frosting, the icing or whatever. You don't get enough of the icing. They need not another bag this size. They either need to fill this bag up more, which they could have. There was extra space in this bag. They could have filled this bag up more, or given you another bag. I told Tammy, I said, if anything, they could have given you an alternative to where you could make your own frosting. Which could we go look up a recipe? Probably. Is it worth it? No. They could have at least given you an alternative, like if you run out, use this, but they didn't.
Yeah, I don't even think we need to have that. I think you could stick them down in the cracks.
I've got a little bit. I've squeezed a little bit more out. So if you need some more, I got a little bit more now. Not much. I got a little bit more if you want to stick it into this little slot. Yeah, like I was telling Tammy, I don't know if she played it during the video or not, but you can tell that this was made by a professional cake decorator with a professional tool. You can tell it was not done with this bag. That's for sure.
This little boy has the sell-by date over his face.
No, that doesn't make. Well, they're just going to stick right in there. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, can we stick it down in the hole?
Yeah, just get it as close.
Down in the crack. Yeah, let me just get the picture of the scissors.
The king will have to go somewhere else, like up front or something. I don't know where he can go. He's too big. He's too tall. We'll stick him in front of an ugly window.
That one that I did is the ugliest one because I was trying to do it the way they did it.
Well, it would have been fine if you'd been able to do a border around it.
I should have done a border.
But when you don't have much icing and you're trying to deal with a piping bag that's not made to be precise, then it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, because I'm decent at piping.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
So if I were to buy this, I would buy this for like any age is fine. I probably wouldn't spend the $15 if they're any younger than 7 or 8.
Yeah, unless you just know that it's just going to be for them to play with. You can't expect perfection by any means.
But it's cute. It really is cute.
It's very colorful. Young kids would you would have to pipe everything on there. They would just be able to stick the candy on, and you have to understand that it's not going to look perfect. Just don't be too tied up in it. You were saying that maybe if they had a party or something with a couple kids over, like they're spending the night.
Maybe there was just 2 of them.
And they were, like if Ashley had a friend over when she was probably 10, 12-year-old age, they might enjoy putting this together, just the 2 of them doing it, and just fooling around and laughing and giggling.
And it would give them something to do.
Yeah, and it would take about, what would it take us, maybe half an hour, if that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of each side of it. I think we hadn't done it in a long time.
How much was it?
$15. So they've gone up in price, but you probably can find them at Walmart. This is a Candyland brand.
Yeah, at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Right, at Bed Bath & Beyond of all places. They have them at Walmart, and I'm sure they're a lot cheaper at Walmart. Probably Big Lots and everywhere has these. You could probably get one for $8 or so. So I hope you enjoyed. If you stuck in this long, I hope you enjoyed getting to see us, the struggle, as Ashley would say. And thanks for watching. Are you gluing the king to the house?